appreciate the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords for making this occasion a possibility. But if not for God, we would not have been here. So we honor him, we bless him, we celebrate him. Wonderful, wonderful.
Counseling Studies, KIBCO, I officially proclaim the commencement of the 18th graduation ceremony. Enjoy yourself.
Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest.
3. Nani ameshikwa? Kama kuna mtu ameshikwa, msimamishe. Mwenye ameshikwa, simamisha yeye. So we want to move on to speeches, and to bring us the first speech is a student representative.
But today is a momentous day for all of us. As we gather to celebrate the culmination of our journey at the Kenya Institute of Business and Counseling, it is a journey that has been both challenging and transformative. One that has shaped not only our professional paths, but also our personal lives. Congratulations to each one of us. May we go forth with courage, compassion, and confidence. Thank you, and God bless you all, and God bless KIBCO. Asante sana.
Today, we gather to celebrate a remarkable milestone in the lives of our graduates. As a school counseling coordinator, it is my honor and privilege to address you on this momentous occasion. Graduates, you have shown incredible dedication, resilience, and hard work to reach to this point. Your journey has been filled with challenges and triumphs, and today we celebrate your achievements and the bright futures that lay ahead. Throughout your time here, you have grown not only academically but also personally. You have learned valuable lessons, built lasting friendships, and developed the skills and character that will guide you in the years to come. Remember, education is beyond acquiring knowledge, but more about becoming the best version of yourself. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, we encourage you to carry with you the values and principles you have learned. Be kind, compassionate, empathetic, and active listeners. Embrace challenges with courage and determination behind you. Take pride in your accomplishments and look forward to the future with confidence and optimism. Once again, congratulations to each and every one of you. We are very proud of you. We are excited to see the amazing things you will achieve, and our doors remain open for collaborations and any other form of guidance. Congratulations, class of 2024.
And as a TVET institution, as well as with the National Industrial Training Authority, otherwise known as NITA, as a training provider. KIBCO is an accredited institution with Kenya Counseling and Psychology Association, otherwise known as KCPA, the umbrella body of counseling psychology standards in Kenya. Populations we work with include individuals, groups, corporates, couples, and families. We are famed for quality service delivery and delivering tailor-made programs that suit varied clients' needs. These are the programs and certificates that we offer. We offer diploma and certificate in counseling psychology, social work and community development, marriage and family therapy, otherwise known as MFT, counselor supervision, universal treatment curriculum, that is UTC and UPC, please see UPS, all right, training of trainers, otherwise known as TOT, Kenyan Sign Language and Germany language, business courses, ICT courses, personal development short courses.
As you stand on the threshold of new opportunities, let us be reminded of Nelson Mandela's words, and I quote, that it always seems impossible until it is done. Today, you have proven that through dedication and perseverance, even the most challenging goals can be achieved. That challenges are not barriers, they are the stepping stone to greatness. Your journey is a testament of this truth, whether it has navigating complex material, preparing for rigorous practicums, or mastering the POEs that define the excellence in TVET. And I know you have been doing very well in this area.
What does it make you a counselor of this time? In the next 10 years, where will you be if you do not fill the gaps and enhance the skills of the changing dynamics? But again, we have got other things which have not changed even after that. Don't limit your learning to formal education. Some of life's most valuable lessons happen outside the classroom. Travel if you can. Engage with the people whose experiences differ from your own. Take up new hobbies, frontier to courses you care about. Each of these experiences is an opportunity to learn and grow. Technology has made information more accessible than ever before. Use it wisely. Be discerning about your sources. Learn to distinguish fact from opinion. Develop your critical thinking skills. This will serve you well in all aspects of life.
Get a mentor. Get a mentor, somebody who is going to hold your hand, somebody who will show you how things are done. You've been in class, I know you're so eager to go there and practice, but please get somebody who will mentor you. As you get mentored, also get a supervisor. Personally, I'm fortunate. Professor is my unpaid therapist. There is a way we pay each other. Like today, I'm not being paid, so I am paying her. She will pay me in a way. Get a mentor, get somebody to hold your hand, and do what is within your scope.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can, with a standing ovation, let us bring to this podium Prof to come and give her remarks.
Thank you so much, Natukai. We know both in Kenya and elsewhere in the world, addiction is seen as a moral failure. Even in our families, we know that. We say that they are naughty because they were pampered. They are rebellious, they have been truant. But we do not see it as a medical condition that requires treatment. And therefore, we need to change our perspective. We, who are the caregivers, and even the family members who are listening to me today, that we need to think about that family member who is requiring treatment so that we can lead them to a treatment center where their lives can be transformed. We have seen them getting married again. We have seen them going back and bringing up their children, and even taking care of their own families, and even ensuring that the families are going to be healthy. Right now, with the team at MRH, we are going through a marriage and family program so that they can know how to do co-joint sessions much better. When families come, how do we join them in the process of treatment so that they too are not the problem to the person who has become sober, but they become part of the support team that takes this person along the path of sobriety. KIBCO has another program where we partner with Adhari. With Adhari, we train a program in DSW, Developmental Self-Workers. And Adhari is located in Ontario, Canada. It is a joint venture between Cobrook, Awakening Abilities, and Community Living Toronto. The Adhari program has partnered with Canadian Embassy and World Bank in making the program to be helpful for Kenyans desirous of working in Canada. We know that World Bank has come to KIBCO, and we are doing it together with KISWID. Nancy, you are here. The two institutions, you can stand up. Kenya Institute of Social Work and Community Development. The two institutions together with KIBCO are the ones that are training. So half the students were at KISWID and half the students were at KIBCO. And Nancy, they were taking the students through an online program, and KIBCO was doing a physical program. That is ensuring the labor market impact assessment, meaning that they need to have work permits in Canada for every student. And we are hoping that the 19 students, are they 19? There are 19 students. All the 19 students that we are preparing. And now to our graduates, I want to say we salute you. And we cannot do that without saluting our trainers in the different courses that they have been taking you through, and for the commitment of the trainers in developing you as very well accomplished workers who can work in the country and also beyond, because we have that testimony. And I want to tell the trainers, they stand out as trainers and therapists, and they are good mentors, and please allow yourself to have a professional standing that your trainers and therapists have demonstrated to you. Competency-based education training, which is very engaging and makes you as students to be very deliberate in every step that you make. You have done well in all aspects of the courses you've been undertaking, including the work coverage and even undertaking the internal and external assessments that sometimes give us a lot of anxiety, both you students and ourselves. The industrial attachment, and also developing the portfolio of evidence. But for the ones who have done the NEC program, the modular one, and even the ones who have done the TVET program, the competency-based program, we have seen you achieving to the highest level. Because for the KICD program, you've been getting distinctions. And even for the TVET programs, you've been scoring the highest. And we've been asked many times, what do you do to your students? So KIBCO is the alliance, or the Kenya high schools of the TVET institutions, especially when we think about mental health courses. Just see yourself always as the alliance graduate, the Kenya highs, because of the way you are taken care of by your trainers. You go out in a very competitive world, but you are equal to the task. And because you are high functioning practitioners, and you're going to be certified and licensed to practice, you're going to find yourself somewhere where you're going to be working. And I want to ask our guest of honor to talk about the mediation course, because it is giving counselors opportunities to work with the judiciary. And we have many of our counselors now who are working with the judiciary, and what that means for you. I want to say, as I'm coming to an end, you can join Kenya Counseling and Psychological Association, where I am the chair, as members, and also register with the Counselors and Psychologists Board. Many a times the counselors will say, and we don't have the money, look for that money. Even when you're starting a kiosk, you cannot run a kiosk without having a license, isn't it? We cannot complain about the basics. Let us complain about other things, but not about the basics. When we have fulfilled the basics, then we can go to that other level. And I can see the put up banner for Kenya Counseling and Psychological Association. Kibe will tell us whether there is someone who can register them, because if there is someone registering you at the tent, then you can do it today. As I come to an end, I want to say we wish you well, even as you go out there, so that you can be productive. God bless you. And now, I am delighted to invite our guest of honor.
I know it has taken a lot of hard work and sacrifice and commitment for literally everybody, from the trainers, the family members, and the graduating students, as well as other loved ones, because all the time we have some warriors behind us who are always urging us on to go on and on. But this far, you, the graduating students, you have come. And to this I say, congratulations. Hongera Kongoi. And today is not a day only for a celebration for the graduates, but as I have said, very many other persons have worked with you. And therefore, let us appreciate all the sacrifices that have been made by literally everybody. But allow me to talk about KIBCO, because we have had this particular journey with KIBCO for quite a while. And as I said, it is a trailblazer in this particular industry. It is the one that actually championed some of the items that we are seeing the profession develop. For instance, the development of the KICD curriculum, that is the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development curriculum, that is examinable by the NEC. I remember in the year 2008, but we harnessed the efforts more in the year 2013, we were actually able to roll out that particular program. But before we could even flinch our eyes, there came TVET. And again, we were there and we did the curriculum for TVET from 2015 all the way to 2018. And KIBCO is the only or the very first college in Kenya that actually consumed this particular curriculum, both at KICD, the NEC program, as well as TVET. Sioni hongera kwao. And most of you are graduating there. And we can all attest that psychological services in Kenya are very, very fundamental to a stable society. All sectors in our society, be it the health sector, the engineering sector, the educational sector, the occupational economic sector, literally everywhere, including our armed or uniformed forces, are consumers of psychological services. True or false? Hata tukienda kule mashinani nyumbani, hata wazazi wetu, hata wale nyanya zetu walikuwa wa zamani, they were the best counselors. Is that so? We were also told that long time ago, about 2,000 years ago, there was this young man called the wonderful counselor. Is that so? And therefore we as counselors are also awaited by the great counselor up there. Sindio? Kwa hivyo wengine ambao hawako counseling tutapita alafu tutapokelewa na huyo counselor huko juu. And we are aware that the government has made strides. It has been a journey. Even before I became a member of this particular noble profession, to start off the recognition of the counseling profession, starting the year 2005 and over. But then we made great strides when we were able to enact that particular act of 2014, the Counselors and Psychologists Act. And out of that, a board has actually been born or appointed, in which I serve as a vice chair. That is the Counselors and Psychologists Board. And it is my great honor to welcome all of you who are graduating to this particular profession, which is now being regulated by the government. I'm delighted to see, in particular, 3 of the graduates here. They may not expect me to announce their names in public, but Phyllis is one of them, because we have also walked another journey here. Dr. Alfred Weku, surprise, surprise of all things, that you are here and you are graduating. Is a person we have walked a journey, we have spoken. And did I see a name resembling the HOP? Did I see a name resembling the HOP? Also graduating. Interesting, is that so? That shows that education has got no end whatsoever. And I was told to talk about another course which is called professional mediation, and it is blending in very well with the counseling. As a matter of fact, the people who are given the cases from the courts, it is called the court annexed mediation. All the cases which are going to the courts these days, other than criminal cases, constitutional cases, and other cases, are being referred back to mediation. And mediation basically is talking about watu wasikilizane, si ndio? And we're not even looking at the procedures of the court, all those sections of the law that you hear as a quote. We are no longer going there. We are only sitting down there, you in the middle of them, and telling the people, can you talk and come to an agreement? And whatever agreement you come with, is so long as it is not illegal, it is going to become the judgment of the court. Whether it is a high court, whether it is the Court of Appeal, or even at the Supreme Court. And you can even take out your case, which is at the highest level, and get there. But I know we are even coming in better programs in the judiciary, because we are now developing, and I am in the middle of it, we are developing court-mandated therapy for children and families. And these guidelines, once they are rolled out, maybe in the month of February of 2025, you counselors now do not even need to become mediators, but you can combine the mediation and you can combine the court-mandated therapy. What does that mean? All the cases which are in court, from separation, divorce, custody of children and maintenance, as well as the distribution of matrimonial property and succession causes, those inheritance cases, we are going to take them to counseling. We counsel families, we counsel children, we counsel everybody, so that we can sort out those issues bila maneno mingi. Sawa sawa? So that is where we are getting into, and we are in tune with the judiciary, and very soon you'll see announcements coming to require you to enroll when you are a qualified counselor. And we are not in any way choosing the levels. And we are saying that in accordance with our law, we start practicing counseling at the diploma level. So it says from a diploma all the way to the level that Professor Catherine is here as a professor. Is that so? So allow us to be there. As you go out, my dear graduates, my dear colleagues, be ambassadors of our great college called KIBCO. Because without it, seriously, you'll not be here. Is that so? Encourage others to join KIBCO. Encourage others to do counseling. To the families, na tuna furaha sana kuona wazazi wako hapa, wale wengine wamewasponsor, including a colleague student who has sponsored the other colleague students. I'm very, very happy about that. And I want to appreciate the support and encouragement that you have accorded to these fellow graduates, such a journey becomes sweet and very possible from your support. And the graduates, I want you to rise up, look behind you, look at your family members and your sponsors and your guardians, and mwambie asante. Please stand up. Mwambieni kwa asante. Mwambieni tu asante. Asante, asante, asante. Asante, asante. Thank you. Thank you very much. The family members, hata nyinyi mtaamuka, mwambie asante kwa kuhitimu. Waambieni tu asanteni tu. Hiyo tu asante tu. Mkiwapa maua ni sawa tu, kwa sababu amehitimu. Asanteni, asanteni, asanteni. Hata naona nyinyi amuko mmelihasi kwa wimbo, lakini asanteni sana. Asanteni, asanteni, ketini, ketini. Allow me to leave the graduates with these words. Be bold in your aspirations, for the future belongs to those who dare to dream. Be diligent in your efforts, for success is built on resilience and hard work. Be compassionate in your actions, for true greatness lies in serving others. And as I wind up, let us look back and see what a day we really have today. As I said, it is just more than the culmination of the years of hard work. I heard about research, I heard about practicum, I heard about the practice that you have been going through. And therefore it's a celebration of your courage to pursue a field that calls for compassion, a field that calls for empathy, and the willingness to sit down with others in their most vulnerable moments. You have chosen to become healers. You have chosen to be listeners and guides, to take that particular role that is deeply needed in a world longing for connection and understanding. We all know, we used to hear a noble profession called the teaching. It has now been replaced by a counseling, because this is not only a career, we actually call it a calling. Is that so? As you step out in this world, remember that your work holds the power to transform lives. Whether you're supporting individuals to deal with trauma, addiction, grief, whether you're fostering growth, positive growth and self-awareness, or championing all the areas of mental health and advocacy, your impact will ripple through beyond the walls of your office. And we have changed the practice of counseling. It is no longer in the enclosed walls of a forum. We go also out there and we meet the people at their point of need. Above all, cultivate networks, cultivate collaborations, cultivate meaningful friendships and relationships. But keep on challenging each other, because you have challenged each other that you can actually do it. And today you have seen that you have been able to make it. And these are the kind of collaborations, networking, and relationships that we want to promote in our profession. But let me remind you, and this is what we can never underemphasize. Tunataka kuongea ukweli wa mambo. As you care for others, do not forget to take care of. If you don't take care of yourself, no one will. You too, sometimes you'll experience some challenges because you are human. I know we have this good guy in our country called KIBCO Eliot, and he says, no human is limited. Do not take that to the bank. You are a human being, and you have your own what? Limitations. And you can be challenged, you can be exhausted, and there are some moments that you can feel as if you are self-doubting yourself. Therefore, prioritize your own well-being. For only when you are whole, you can be able to help others. And if you're in doubt, Professor Catherine has written a book. It is called Trying to Avoid Burnout. Is that so? I believe you have been introduced to it. You have read it. And if you have not, read it. And read it once again. As you live here today, carry the tools of trade of the profession that you have learned, the lessons you have gained together with my colleague learners and my colleague tutors who are here today, and the passion that made you take this particular course, and the passion that has brought you here today. But the voice that reduces stigma, the heart that holds hope, and the ear, as our MC has told us, we have 2 ears so that we listen more. Is that so? And that we talk less. That you hear the others without judgment. Under the clarion call, which has been taken over from the counselors by the TikTok people, which says, we listen, but we do not. That is a clarion call that you go out with them. And my dear professionals and colleagues, the world needs your compassion. The world needs your courage and your dedication now more than ever. So go out there confidently. The world, including your parents here, your spouses here, your children here, and the community at large, is waiting for you to basically embrace you in this particular field that you have actually committed yourself to. So congratulations once again, and may you find success and in fulfillment in all your endeavors. May God bless you, our graduates. May God bless our families, our sponsors, and all our loved ones. May God bless our profession, counseling, and psychology. May God bless KIBCO, our preferred institution of choice. May God bless our country, Kenya. Asanteni sana.
So this is the time that we are going to give you your checks indicating, okay, actually it's about conferment, sindio? Because without the conferment, then you haven't graduated. You remember what we said? Perfect. Okay, so we are going to start with the diploma in counseling. Then of course we go to certificate. Others, I will tell you how we'll be moving.
Lynette Koli Kakuli, Margaret Wangoi Madenge, Margaret Wangoi Njora, Margaret Wanja Githu, Marjorie Wambugi Njiru, Mary Wanjiko Kibe, Masi Karimi Njiha, Masi Wairimo Mwai, Miriam Wangoi Wahome, Monica Wamboi Oriedo, Naomi Nambwa, Naomi Terry, Nicholas Kamau, Peter Mwiruri Kiragu, Phyllis Njeri Muthe, Priscilla Wamboi Mbugwa, Priscilla Wanjiru, Rahat Khan, Rosaline
Makofi hapo. Sijui kama kuna DJ pale juu, unafinya mahali tu. Thank you DJ. Makofi. DJ, kama una wimbo una kitu ya kufanya, uneni kufinya, unaweza tupatia some background music. Makofi kwa huyu. Makofi mengine, asanteni. Nice. All right, tumpigie makofi. Amazing. Amazing. Asante sana. Beautiful. All right, tumpigie mwingine makofi hapo. Sio juu sana, teremsha tu chini. Asante. Hapo sawa. Makofi kwa mwingine. Makofi kwa mwingine pia. Ndio zuri ni ati atuitani majina sasa. Hujui nani unapigia makofi. Kwa hivyo ukipiga piga vizuri, inaweza kuwa ni mtu wako. Asante, asante sana. Makofi kwa huyo mwingine tena. Asante sana. Ukifika unapiga tabasamu, picha itokee ikiwa sawa. Nice. Ukifika usiwe na haraka, this is your moment. Makofi kwake. Amazing. All right. Kuna mwingine hapo, mpigie makofi naye. Beautiful. Makofi kwa mwingine. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. You're doing an amazing job. Ako inua kidogo. Congratulations. Aha, makofi kwa mwingine. 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 Asanteni sana kwa kutokuchoka. Makofi kwa mwingine. Makofi kwa mwingine. Ukitaka kuongeza ka sauti, najua kuna mtu anashindwa, huku hatuwezi piga nduru kidogo. Ukitaka kupiga nduru, we piga tu. Makofi kwa mwingine. Yeah, ndio hiyo sasa. All right, tunaanza sasa pande hii. All right, makofi kwake. All right, makofi kwa mwingine. Makofi kwa mwingine. Makofi kwa mwingine. Anduru kidogo ukiweza. Ngemi, zinaitwa ngemi. Makofi kwa mwingine. Ndio hiyo sasa. Nice. Huyo ako na shares. Makofi kwa mwingine. Nice. Makofi kwa mwingine. Beautiful. Makofi kwa mwingine. Makofi imeenda chini kidogo. Aha, makofi kwa mwingine. Makofi kwa mwingine. Makofi kwa mwingine. Nice. Huyo amebeba ngemi zake, Makofi kwa mwingine. Makofi kwa mwingine. And I think majamaa tunafaa kuwapatia makofi ya kutosha. Unaona mostly ni ladies. It takes a lot for you to go through this course as a man. Congratulations. All right, makofi kwa mwingine. Beautiful. Let's clap for another one.
And with this, I empower you to undertake all responsibilities and privileges inherent to this accolade and award. Congratulations. Vested in me by the Board of Governors, Kenya Institute of Business and Counseling Studies, I hereby grant, acknowledge, and bestow upon you this prestigious award of Certificate in Geriatric Counseling, and with this I empower you to undertake all responsibilities and privileges inherent to this accolade and award. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. You can do much and the rest of the other team doing that. Thank you so much.
Making things happen. Things don't just happen, people make them happen.
Clap better than that.
Appreciate Naina.
Right, the cameraman can tell us how better it can look like for you to see.
A great moment. We have Prof here with us. She's always taken care of everybody and gifted everybody and concerned about everybody. So this is a very short moment for us to just say thank you for her kindness, her attention, and concern. May God bless her abundantly.
Abarikiwe sana.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Put your hands together and appreciate the patron who is espoused to cook to come and just give us proper thanks.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's a joyous moment for each one of us. Mine is very easy, and I think I'll just do my duty very quickly. However, before I say that, the graduates. Oh, you're graduates now?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Graduates. To the graduates.
Oh, yes.
It's one thing to have something and another for people to desire to use it. Tuko pamoja?
Yes.
So you can have the skills, but ulalie. Uashe taa, ufunikie. So as you are pursuing other careers, it's important if you can acquaint yourself with something called sales and marketing, because that's the only way you can be able to sell yourself. They have said, when Ken was talking, he talked about when they started, there were few. Now we are many. And people already consume your services if they know you have them. Tuko pamoja? The other one is branding yourself. Kuna omo mingi sana kwa soko. How is this particular omo? Are we together?
Yes.
Branding yourself. Because that way, people will know the distinction between seeing Councillor A and seeing Councillor B. Branding. So you need to distinguish yourself. Number 3, as you are undertaking this process, never do it out of duty. Do it out of compassion and passion. Out of duty is where you are feeling tired and connected, yet you have a client and you still want to attend to the client. Utapata confusion, utajiconfuse mwenyewe. So only do it when you are. Tuko pamoja? If you feel you are not comfortable, don't go there. If you feel you're not comfortable within yourself, don't go there. Ya as you are taking a client, because this is something I've experienced, sometimes you have a mindset. This is a case of addiction. Hii ni mambo ya pombe. Lakini when you dig deeper, pombe was just the aspirin the guy was taking to cure far much underlying issues. Okay? So have a conceptual framework ya yule case ambayo unafanya nini? You are treating. Okay? So don't just take a case and say huyu ameletwa kwa sababu ako na shida na bwana yake ama na bibi yake, kwa hivyo hii tunajua tu ni issue ya. Dig deeper. When you have a conceptual framework about what you are treating, then you are able to get a better treatment plan. Where I work, as was mentioned with addiction, there is something we call exit plan. The guy has been with us for the last 90 days. How are we releasing him to society? How is he going to be incorporated in society? And every time you have a crime, I think it's important that you also have an end in mind. You have a guy called Steve Covey, 7 Habits of Very Successful People. He talks about having an end in mind. what is it do I envision at the end of this process? But as you do that, then you ask yourself, what do I have? Okay? Tuko pamoja? You have an end in mind, but you also have where you are. Okay? So it's important for you to have an end in mind in cases that you are handling so that you are able to have a better results. Tuko pamoja? Yes. So, msukume Bosire awapatie kakos kidogo on sales and marketing, on how to brand yourself, on how to sell yourself, on how to tell others that you have something that they can use.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.